Hey there, this is Rolfdenver. I am out on near the Colorado Trail today at Georgia Pass, a beautiful pass that's it's about 11,850 feet, and it's beautiful. Very few people out here. There are some trees around here that you can camp in. I'm not so sure I'd want to camp in here if there's heavy thunderstorms, but on a night like this, it can't be beat. So I just want to show off a little piece of equipment I'm just starting to incorporate into my kit after I was on the John Muir Trail and got saved by someone who had a similar piece of equipment, and that is a solar charger. Now, solar chargers are a point of some contention among the hiking community. Some people say it's not worth it. If you have clouds or rain, of course, you're not going to get any sun to be able to charge up your battery again, and that's very true. So you do have to keep in mind what your likely weather patterns are going to be when you're out hiking. But in a place like Colorado or New Mexico or Arizona, where the skies tend to be clear, or in the Sierra Nevadas, which was where I was saved by one. Saved is maybe a little too strong a word, but I think solar chargers are useful, and depending on what the weather forecasts are like, when I go hiking in the future, I may very well be carrying a solar charger with me rather than an extra brick. So let me show you mine. So here's the charger I'm currently using. It is about 2.5 feet long maybe, and about 8 inches deep when it's extended. I needed to have something that was lightweight. I'm an old guy and I need to keep the pounds down. And this one is nice. It folds up. This is the FLEXSOLAR E20Pro flexible solar charger. I bought this on Amazon, and I believe I spent about $35 for it. It folds up into about an 8x8 square. As far as weight, I think it weighs about 6 or 7 ounces, and that's that's not negligible when you start getting into the ultralight and lightweight hiking category. But a brick nowadays, 10,000 amp brick, will also weigh about 6 or 7 ounces, maybe a little less than 6 if you get this really expensive ones that cost upwards of $50. I was really helped out by a charger like this, actually even a little bit more robust and heavier charger that somebody had brought along when they were on when I was on the John Muir Trail, because my brick suddenly stopped working, and I had to go 10 days before my resupply. And I could have just pretty much shut down my phone, and it's not like I had to use it a whole lot for navigation or something. Here's the brick I'm using. This is one of those expensive bricks that weighs about 5.5 ounces. It's the man, I can't remember the name. But anyway, it's the typical brick that you can get for if you really want to spend that money and are a gram weenie. So I used this today, this morning. My battery was already down to 0, and it has been brought up to full capacity. It's a 10,000 amp battery in about 2 hours of sunlight, morning sunlight, and I think it would go even faster at direct noon sunlight. Now you can find even more lightweight chargers. In fact, the charger that I had brought with me, and actually it wasn't the brick that broke, it was my own charger that broke. I had bought a charger, again off Amazon, that was incredibly lightweight, that was only about 6 inches by 11 inches, or in length. It's kind of this white color. It's just too flimsy, and it was charging very, very slowly, and the flimsiness proved to be a problem when I attached the charger on my pack, and the little plug that goes into the battery almost immediately separated. I tried to glue it back together. It didn't work, and that's why I was having some problems realizing, okay, I've only got my phone and one battery to last me 10 days. So a buddy of mine who I met on the trail had a better, more robust charger, and that proved to be wonderful. This charger actually has two ports, which seem like a little like overkill. You know, it's got a regular USB-A port and then it's got a USB-C port. You'll notice that for someone who's a semi-gram weenie, I do have a very long charging cord. And the reason I have that is twofold. One is I like sometimes to take, I've added some little lightweight carabiners, and I can attach the solar charger to the top of my pack if I'm hiking with my pack in sunlight, and then I can use that cord to run to my battery, and the battery itself stays out of sunlight. It stays either inside my pack or in a pocket, so it's safe. And the other reason is I want to have some slack between my battery and the panel, because that's what destroyed my last panel, was that the cord was too short and stress developed, and the bottom part of the little charging port here, because it's just attached, this one also is attached to the back, but it's much more robust than the cheapo ultra lightweight panel that I bought. That was really just barely tacked on with glue. So this one is much better made. So I'm going to start carrying this if I'm going to be backpacking for several days, and it looks like we'll have a good amount of sun. So that's it from me, and you might want to consider taking a solar charger along. They've come down quite a bit in price and in weight.